Welcome back, everyone, to Illuminating 2020. I'm Kenzie Brown, your emotional energy coach. I have to tell you, there is so much coming in this month in February that I'm felt compelled that there were at least 3 things that I need to bring to your attention before the end of the month. So here we go. On February 9th, we had the full moon. It was called a snow moon. It was magnificent, so white, so fluffy, and the aura of the moon was it was way out there. It sort of set the mood for what we are all going to be experiencing in the next 2 weeks. This is going to bring a huge planetary alignment. February 23rd, this next weekend, is the new moon. Now, the new moon is, you don't see the moon. So this is a great opportunity for you to place your intention. Fill that moon with all your desires, all your wishes, and all your goals. And wait for the next 2 weeks for it to come to fruition. But like I said, there is going to be a huge planetary alignment. We are going to have 4 planets in a row in Capricorn, and we're going to have 4 planets in a row in Pisces. The moon, new moon, is in Pisces. Things like this don't normally happen, and if you remember, every planet has its own energy that it sort of transmits down to the earth. So we are affected by all of this in different ways, and each person is different. So with all the planets carrying all this energy, it will influence your choices and your directions. When you combine a celestial dynamic such as that, usually something very historical transpires. I want to address that, and that historical aspect is going to be about China. It is an unfolding event which is influencing the balance and the energy throughout the world. China is birthing a major vibrational shift on the earth. 2020 is going to be remembered in our history books, mainly because of this. I'd have to say that China is experiencing an epic reawakening of its divine purpose. The world needs to focus our energy of love and healing towards the country as well as all the people, because this is influencing us even though we're thousands of miles away. Now, if you've been following my series, the first series that I talked a little about what to anticipate in this year, things like soul expanding experiences, karmic experiences coming to fruition, the shadow side coming out, as well as planetary alignments. Well, the hidden and the unseen mysteries are about to surface. The frequencies are powerful, and they're bombarding us, bringing in lots and lots of light. So be prepared for the invisible to surface, because it wants the truth to come forward, and it wants you to find a solution. We are bridging the unseen with the unknown. Refocus yourself on becoming very clear. Go within yourself and listen to whatever source happens to be saying to you. The Aquarian age, which is what we're all in right now, expands a higher mind and will open new pathways and new dimensions for each and every one of us. We all need to trust in the natural flow of change that's sweeping the earth. Don't be afraid of it. Don't run and hide. Don't keep doing the same thing, but stop, listen, and then adjust accordingly. We are all going through and giving birth to the new us. And we're doing that through purging, transforming, taking our power back, surrendering, and most importantly, learning to embrace joy on a daily basis. The key to all of this movement is to surrender to the power of love. Secondly, of course, this weekend was all about Valentine's Day. Love was in the air. Everybody is feeling a much higher vibration. We're all sending warm, as I call it, warm fuzzies to everybody. Whether you have a partner or not, it doesn't matter. You're just feeling lots and lots of love. I have a statement for you. Think about this. Love is what you are, not what you do. This means you are love. So be love. Stop looking for XYZ as if it was outside of you. It's already inside of you, right here, on a daily basis. Did you realize that there is a light in each and every one of us that can heal, eliminate pain, and help you solve many of your problems? This light is within each of us, just waiting to be acknowledged. It is hidden deep within. Where is it hidden? It's under. Am I too fat? Have I got too many wrinkles? Am I criticizing myself too much? Do I have feelings of shame or judgment? Maybe you're fearful and worried, or you feel guilty. And then, of course, there's always jealousy. This light is just sitting there waiting for you to share it, to bring it forth. And I thought now is a perfect time for me to share that little bit of wisdom with you because of Valentine's Day. It's like putting the key in the ignition of your car. You have to put the key in and turn it to ignite and get things going. I challenge you to put the key in for yourself and offer your light to everyone, even those that don't agree with you, and give them love. Offer them peace and strength and many, many blessings. Spread your light, first of all, to yourself, so you can share it with others. If you don't put yourself first, it's never going to happen. You have to be first. Be that miracle that starts to eliminate all this division, all the separation, plus those feelings of being less than. That's what creates so many people holding back all their glory. If you do this, it'll return to you just like a boomerang. This light will become brighter and brighter for you, and it'll heal all your pain and suffering, which is what so many of you are feeling. Bring forth your compassion. You will know this light as soon as you use it, you send it, you feel it, you give it, and you acknowledge it. Fill up that karmic bowl. Let your good deeds manifest on a daily basis. Practice self-love. You're going to hear more and more of that throughout this year. Self-love. Number 1, enjoy your own company and the simple pleasures in life. Your future will shine with more confidence, abundance, and love. Now, number 3, the very last thing. Mercury goes into retrograde today. What have you been experiencing challenging-wise over the last 2 weeks? This may be a glimpse of some of the lessons you will have during the retrograde cycle. And you know that's usually a 3-week period. We're all taught through this retrograde And as you know, the retrograde is a slowing down period where we get to stop and pay closer attention. Reevaluate what you're doing. What is really important to you? Rethink your actions and your choices. Now, Mercury's retrograde is in Pisces. So is the new moon this coming weekend, the 23rd. Now, Pisces talks about unique gifts. Each and every one of you has a unique gift. We tend to hold them inside, afraid to express all of ourselves, which is why you reincarnated to benefit the greater good with all of those awesome gifts you have to share. So don't hide them. Don't put them under the covers. Be that bud that opens to a full blossom, sharing all that you have with each other. Do you find that you're doing things for money and the security it brings? I have to look at myself. I need to watch how much I overgive by putting me on the back burner. That doesn't help me or anybody else. I have to learn to put me first and to honor who I am, so I have that much more to share with each and every one of you. 2020 is going to be the time to dissolve areas that do not serve you any longer and to rebuild your direction from your purpose in life. Now you might say, well, I don't know what my purpose is. I can't find it. I don't think I've ever had it. Oh, let me tell you, you've always had your purpose. It's just hiding because you aren't giving it any attention. Sit quietly. Speak to yourself internally. Talk to your soul. Ask for that message to come forth. Are you fulfilling your purpose and your calling? Ask yourself, is your career and your personal life fulfilling you? Those are important questions to think about during the next 3 weeks of retrograde. The energies of 2020 are going to cause us to dig very, very deep within ourselves for the reason that you're here. This can be a challenging time for so many of you, especially if you've been acquiesced and haven't really done your due diligence on looking at yourself and getting rid of your baggage. I'm here to hopefully educate you and help you understand a little bit of why you feel the way you do. So many times we feel we're the only one having these experiences and these struggles. Believe me, you are not. Do your best, your very best, to embrace these changes that are coming this entire year. Whether it's in your relationship, or it's in your job, or maybe it's even your health, or the dynamics within your family. That can be a big one right there. Remember, unless you try to do something beyond what you have already mastered, you will never grow. That's a statement that was made by Ralph Waldo Emerson. I hope you've enjoyed these 3 little tidbits. They are important. Spend some time. If you have to listen to this a second, third time, do so. I ask you to make comments. Please subscribe so that every time I do this, you're going to get a notice that I've posted another posting. I welcome you all. Thank you so much, and blessings, and bye-bye for now.